Hello and welcome to Global Explained. Recently, the global stage has been rocked by a series of events that suggest NATO might be facing a ticking time bomb from within. In a stunning and unprecedented move, two member countries, Hungary and Slovakia, have publicly voiced their discontent and are now openly threatening to leave the alliance. This isn't just about small countries making a fuss, it's a direct challenge to the very foundation of NATO and a potential game changer in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The question is, why now? And what does it mean for the rest of the world? Join us today as we unpack this explosive situation. We will explore the statement from Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban and Slovakian Prime Minister Robert Fico, and what there was revealed about a growing schism between America's ambitions and Europe's priorities. To understand this latest development, we need to rewind just a few days. The catalyst for this current crisis was a bold and some would say reckless move by Donald Trump in a significant escalation of tensions. The US deployed nuclear submarines uncomfortably close to Russia's border. As you might expect, this didn't go unanswered. Russian President Vladimir Putin immediately activated and deployed his country's hypersonic missiles to Belarus, right on the doorstep of Ukraine and NATO's eastern flank. The state-of-the-art escalation raised alarm bells worldwide, but while the focus was on the direct confrontation between the US and Russia, a different kind of fallout was happening behind the scenes, one that's now spilling into the open and threatening to fracture NATO from the inside. This isn't just a military escalation, it's a diplomatic and geopolitical one, and it's not just Russia that's pushing back. The first crack appeared in Hungary. Prime Minister Viktor Orban, a long-term perspective of NATO's role in the Ukraine conflict, has once again made his position crystal clear. During a recent music festival, he gave a scathing interview, criticizing NATO's mission and openly questioning its purpose. Orban's message was simple and shocking. He argued that Putin is not a real threat to Europe and that the real danger lies in a large embrace driven by NATO members themselves to satisfy American greed. Now, this isn't the first time Orban has taken this stance. Hungary has a history of blocking or delaying financial and military aid from the European Union to Ukraine. But this time his words are much stronger. It's not just holding up aid, it's questioning the very foundation of the alliance and hinting at a potential withdrawal. While he hasn't officially initiated a process, the ideological and symbolic message is undeniable. Hungary is rethinking its allegiance. For a NATO member to openly suggest that the alliance is driven by American self-interest, rather than collective security, is a major blow. It gave Russia a powerful political victory and undermined the unified front that NATO has tried so hard to project. As if Orban's statement weren't enough, just a day later, Slovakia's Prime Minister Robert Fico issued a similar sentiment, but with a dark and never more dramatic demand. Fico, whose country shares a border with both Ukraine and Hungary, stated bluntly that Slovakia cannot afford to support the war effort. He claimed that if NATO demanded his country contribute 7 billion euros to Ukraine, it would be 20% of their entire national budget. A cost is simple cannot be. He didn't mince words saying, "Forgive us, but either separate us from NATO or let us take a neutral stand." But Fico went even further, revealing a startling allegation. He accused Western countries, specifically Britain and America, of interfering in Slovakia's upcoming parliamentary elections. This is a powerful accusation that paints the West as a destabilizing force, not just in other regions, but within its own political backyard. This dual defense from two neighboring countries signals a growing wave of anti-NATO sentiment, particularly in Eastern Europe, where the economic and social costs of the conflict are nearly felt. The discontent isn't limited to the two nations. The ripple effect is spreading. In Germany, a founding and powerful member of NATO, anti-war protests have erupted in Berlin. Protesters are demanding Germany's withdrawal from the alliance and a halt to all military aid to Ukraine. This is a significant development. When a core member country sees its own citizens demanding an exit from NATO, it shows that the alliance's narrative is losing its grip on the European public. The combination of Hungary and Slovakia's leader openly challenging the alliances and protests in a major country like Germany creates a perfect storm. is a huge political win for Russia and Vladimir Putin, who can now point this to their divisions as proof that NATO isn't the united force it claimed to be. So, what does all of this say about Donald Trump's recent move? It seems that the former president's erratic foreign policy is backfiring. His aggressive moves, like the nuclear submarine deployment, were intended to project strength, but they've only served to escalate tensions and ironically weaken his own geopolitical position. This isn't the first time. His earlier attempt to impose tariff and force countries like India to subsidize Russian oil have also had unintended consequences. They cost the US economically and failed to achieve their goals, while now his moves against Russia are costing the US geopolitically. The cracks are appearing not just in NATO's unity, but also in the very strategy of American foreign policy. When allies start to abandon an ideology, it's a clear sign that the current approach is unsustainable. The question now is, what happens next? With a full-scale NATO collapse is unlikely in the immediate future, these events mark a significant shift. The alliance is facing a crisis of confidence, and its internal divisions are now out in the open for the world to see. For Vladimir Putin, this is a major political victory. For NATO, it's a wake-up call. For the rest of the world, it signals a potential end to the post-Cold War era of unquestioned Western dominance. The decision made in Budapest and Bratislava today could have a domino effect that reshapes the geopolitical landscape for decades to come. What do you think? Are Hungary and Slovakia right to put their national interest first? Or are they playing a dangerous game that benefit a common adversary? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you want this analysis helpful, please like this video, share it with your friend, and don't forget to subscribe to Global Strain for more in-depth breakdown of the world's most critical events. Thank you for watching the video and see you.